Inhale into the belly fully. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale, fill the belly like a balloon. Exhale, navel drops down towards the spine. And repeat. Bigger than normal breaths, slightly exaggerated. Start to lengthen the breath even more. Slide the hands up to the ribs. Inhale, belly, ribs. Exhale, ribs, belly. Fill the belly, fill the lungs. Exhale, lungs, belly. Over to you, making these as long as possible breaths, deep breaths. Then slide the fingers up to the collarbones. Inhale, belly, ribs, top of the throat. Exhale, throat, ribs, belly. Go big. Belly, ribs, top of the breath. Exhale. Deflate, relax. Again, belly, ribs, taste the air. Exhale, release all the way down. Now relax the hands back somewhere comfortable. Go 3 more really big breaths. Feel every expanse and then release fully. Inhale. And exhale fully. And then, on your next breath, do this all very gently. Belly, ribs, throat. Pause, throat, ribs, belly. And take the 3-part breath with the most minimal of effort. Slow it all down. Soften the breath completely, but feel the 3 parts. Now just register how you feel after taking a simple 3-part breath. Dirga breathing, Dirga Pranayama. And then maintaining this feeling of stillness, restful but alert. Move yourself into a seated position of choice. But take twice the amount of time to keep this feeling of calm centeredness. Hands into prayer in front of the chest. Namaste. Inhale, take the hands up above. Open the arms out in line with the shoulders. First finger and thumb connect. Janu Mudra. Inhale, turn the palm up, lift the chest. Exhale, turn the palm down. Let the spine move in accordance with this. Inhale. However, aim to keep the chin a little more parallel to the earth. It will move. Just watch a full tuck in. It can be too squeezy for the start. Inhale. Exhale. Touch of fire breath. Bit more fire breath. Strong breath through the nose. Wake the body up. A bit more. Three more. Two more. Last one. Hold. Raise the arms up. Reach. Exhale slow. Pause at the end of the breath. Feel that life force thingy going on. Inhale, take the hands up above. Interlink the fingers, flip the palms to the sky. Hands behind the back of the head. Send the elbows back, press the shoulder blades down and a little look upwards and lift your heart. A tilt to the right. Open up the left lung. It's only a tilt. Centre, other side. Back to the centre. Reach the palms up, flip the hands, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look up. And then as if someone's just let the air out of you, flop down. Now a little landing spot. So as we do warrior poses today, we look to strengthen the knee and to open out the hip. But predominantly it's a bit focused on the knee, so this is for those with knackered knees as well. Inhale, come on up. Release legs and come to all four. Spread fingers. Inhale, full belly, look forward. Exhale, curl under chin to chest. Inhale, extend right arm, left leg, one little lift. Inhale. Exhale, place it down, chin to chest. Other arms. Lift and lower. And repeat. Lift and lower. And the other. Lift and lower. Tuck the toes under, ease back downward dog, just one little press towards the scuff. Knees back down to the yoga mat. Stepping the feet wide as the hands, elbow on knee, elbow on knee. Little low squat to begin us off. Hands to prayer. Little sink of the hips. We're just going to do 5 little knee warmers with the elbows supporting the body weight. And then inhale, arms wide, come up to stand. Exhale, take the hands to prayer. Inhale, hands up above, hands to the sky. And as we fold, take the head into the hands, rest it. Kind of like a woe is me pose, and then draw out whatever makes you go woe is me and press it into the yoga mat. Inhale, half forward fold, hands on shin bones, elbows back. Forward fold, crown of head low. Arms wide, we rise to the sky. Ta-da! Fingertips touch, hands to prayer, down the centre. Arms wide, lift on up. The woe is me, head into hands, woe is me, and then release whatever that woe is. Inhale, slide the hands up the shin bones onto the top of the thighs. From here, we're going to do a nice little open of the chest forward, look forward, elbows in. And we're going to press the legs a little bit straighter and then soften them. Go careful. So, lengthen, it's like little mini squats to open the hamstrings and a little bend. And again. And a bend. Press the tailbone up and this time hinge from hips, forward fold, release the lower back. Inhaling into plank position. Take the knees to the mat, guide yourself down to the mat. Soft cobra, lift. Press back, all fours. Ease back, a downward dog. Knees back down to the mat. Step the legs either side of the feet into our low lunge. Elbows on the knees, hands to prayer. Raising onto the balls of the feet. So it's a little oh and a heel down. Nice. A little oh and down. A little oh and down. One more. A little up and down. And then arms wide, come up to stand. Step to the front of your mat, hands to prayer. Inhale, hands up above. Woe is me, head in hands. Release. Hands slide up the shin bones, elbows tuck in. It's going to be the raising of the heels again. A little raise, a little lower. A little raise, lengthen the legs, a little lower. Two things to do there. Ball of feet, lengthen the legs, little lower. Balls of feet, straighten the legs as much as possible, and then forward fold for the hamstrings. Inhale back into plank, smooth vinyasa. Lower to the mat with a little bit of grace. Inhale, light on the cobra. Peel off to all fours, glide back down dog. A little 3 to 5 in downward dog, why not? But again, you can pedal your feet again. Oh, that's nice. Do you know what? Everyone in here, bloody lovely. Very nice. I'm looking up, do I go do any adjustments? Unnecessary. All of you look different, all of you look right in your bodies. I'm out of a job, I don't know why you bother coming, you don't need me anymore. Knees back down to the yoga mat. Step the legs either side. Feet a little wide, elbows on knees, hands to prayer, lots of support. High onto the balls of the feet. Breathe here. Now if you have plantar fasciitis, start taking heels back down. Press the heart forward if you'd like to challenge and look forward. Then we take the heels down, and then we stay there with heels down, because you start to get a nice little build up of a bit of lactic in the knees. Cyclists, we love a bit of this, don't we? We used to a bit of this, didn't we? It's like, yeah, okay. Inhale, come to standing. Oh, sweet release. Hands to prayer, front of the mat. Oh. Inhale, hands to the sky. Arms come down by the sides. Roll the right shoulder back. Left shoulder. Elbow. Elbow. Back crawl. Back crawl. Both hands up to the sky, and then catch your thoughts before they happen and draw them out of the head. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Okay, here we go for this one. So, hands on the thighs, shoulders back, elbows in, pelvic floor good. Inhale onto the balls of the feet. Then lengthen the tailbone while you balance. The calf muscles will sing. Making yourself into sort of number 7 shape, you may want to press the hands behind. Heels down, arms up, chair pose. onto the balls of the feet, hands by the side, or onto the thighs. And heels down, arms up, Utkatasana, and then onto the balls of the feet. And again. And back. Heels down, hands on shins, slide down, foot forward, fold back, release the light. And release the breath from that gob. Hands on the mat. Step back into plank. Lower with ease. Soft through the cobras, save your energy. Don't put too much into these transition poses. Downward dog. Lovely. Let the backs of the calves open up, pedal the heels. And then knees go down to the yoga mat. And then we're going to step the right leg to where the right hand is. So right foot to where the right hand is. Elbow or hand onto the knee. High fingertips, straighten the back leg, and then turn in the heel, hands onto the thigh, exalted warrior or variation of warrior one, bring the torso up, firm the back leg, then the hands up to the sky and we look forward. Have a little look down, can you see big toe or little toe? Has the knee gone further than the ankle? If so, lengthen your stride. Take the hands down onto the hips. Are they square or are they squoval? Are they squiffy? Draw the left hip forward, like a gunslinger. If you had a gun, you're going to, like, from the hip, it's that kind of quah. Well, you're in warrior one, aren't you? You're ready, you know. You've got the sword of Damocles ready to go. Then inhale, hands up to the sky. Take the hands together. Take your eyeballs up, but then bring the nose forward. So it's only the eyes that are looking up into warrior one. And hands down either side of the front foot. Put the back knee down onto the yoga mat. Or rock back for half a monkey. Or and then use momentum to come to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back, front of the mat. Exhale, forward, fold, crown, head low. This time we'll roll out of it, so roll up to standing. And then we'll go left shoulder forward, right shoulder, elbow, elbow, big circle, both arms up, and catch your thoughts. Pull them out. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Bring the legs together. Exhale, forward fold. And then bend the knees. Inhale, back into chair pose. Legs are together. Tailbone tucks under. Balls of the feet. Hands come back this time. Inhale, arms forward, weight in the heels. Press back, balls of feet. Forward. Back. Heels do not have to come up, but arm action can be plenty. In Sunrise Yoga this morning, they weren't too happy with me when we did this. Inhale, hold there. Breathe. Squeeze the thighs together, tuck the tailbone under, lengthen the arms, spray the fingers. Power of the warrior. And forward fold. Oh, lovely feelings. Like our boot camp, Helen. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, full fold. Inhale into plank. Exhale, lower. Softly with cobra. I mean, it's just a nod to cobra, literally. Then all fours. Downward dog. Little release for the legs. Knees down to the yoga mat. Left foot goes in the place of left hand on top of knee. High fingertips, back toe tucks under. Make sure there's a little gap for hip space. Press, press, heel down, hands on thigh, graduate up, exalted warrior. Exalted warrior means you've won the battle. Yeah, warrior one means I'm ready for battle, going in. This is I've won. I've already won. So you give it a bit of the old, yeah, winner feeling. Then we'll take the hands down by the hips just to see if they're off to the side. If they are, draw the back leg in and slightly out to the side. Tuck the tailbone under. Then this time, grab the sword, grab the hilt of the sword and send it on high. And look up to the top of the vision. Flex into the front foot, yeah, it's a bit of work in this one today. And then push forward to the front of the mat, half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Roll up to standing. I think I might have got my Wednesdays confused with my roll the shoulders up. With my Fridays. Inhale, take hands up towards the sky. Follow the head down again. Inhale into chair pose. Bring the feet together. Back the right arm over the left arm. We go for the bind. Garanda. And then take right leg over left leg. Just pop the toe on the floor for today. Focus your gaze on something beyond the forearms. Sit the elbotics down a bit and raise those elbows up a bit. Then we release the arms, take them up to the sky, and we stomp back, high lunge, right leg back. Oh. Hands down to the yoga mat. Inhale, plank. Lower, nod to cobra, or falls, down dog, glide it all together, knees down to the yoga mat, step the right leg in the centre of the two hands, kind of the same procedure, right hand on the knee, back leg lifts, press out through the heel. We're going to take the left arm forward and up, and as it gets by the ear, turn the heel down so the hips open out. Take the arm back and reciprocate the right arm into warrior two. A nice glide into warrior two. Good feet, talent. Perfect. Lovely. Soften the gaze. Look down at the middle finger. Hands down either side of front foot, knee down. Rock back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Press forward, front of the mat. Exhale, full forward fold. Roll up through the spine. Arms go out wide. Take hold of the thoughts as you fold down. Inhale, half forward fold, look forward. Squiggle the legs together, squeezing the thighs. Inhale into chair pose. And from here we're going to cross over, left leg over right. Left arm over right. Sink it. Raise the elbows maybe. Unfold, step back, high lunge, little wobble is available. Hands down to the earth, inhale into plank. You can take a bit of a hover for power, lower to the mat. Softly into cobra. All fours, down dog. Knees down, left leg between the hands. Left hand, left knee. Straighten the back leg. Point the right arm forward. As it gets by the ear, you just get that moment where the heel will drop and the hip will open and the arm will go back. I'm loving that at the moment. What a nice way to get into warrior. That as the weight comes back to feel it drop into the foot. Kind of give it that look then if things would say, I'm warning you, this gun is loaded. I'm trained, I can use it. Oh, there's my head. Yeah. Hands down either side of the front foot. Back knee down. Half monkey. And then, hands on the inside, and a child's pose that is necessary. Down we go. It actually sounds like someone's going to turn up with some poppadoms in a minute. Not that I complain. Warrior 3, and we're going to do this in a way that we're going to use a block to take us from low to high in warrior, but keep a track of how your breath is in this moment and see if you can maintain that. If I don't see, choose to maintain a soft breath as you move into warrior 3. Inhale, come to all fours, locate your yoga block and place it in front of the mat. Maybe high, maybe not, maybe low. You'll know where you get there. Onto all fours. Press back into good old fashioned downward dog. Press it back. Have a little pedal. Loosen up them hips a touch. Sway side to side. Inhale, take right leg up to the high, bend the knee and open the hip out. Quite a sweet release. Look towards your yoga block. Plant the foot down in the mid of the mat. Good. Take hold of the yoga block. Rock forward, take the weight into the right foot and then rock back, pressing out through the heel. You may find a bit of a pyramid pose coming on. Rock forward, feel the weight. Rock back. Rock forward, keep a hold of your yoga block. Lift and breathe the foot up. Inhale, it comes up. Exhale, it taps back down. Inhale, the foot comes up. Exhale, it just touches down. Inhale, raise the leg, fingertips on the block. Foot goes down, forward fold over front block. Oh. To release this hip, we're going to bend the left knee, hands on the block, straighten the right leg and press the right hip out and take your block slightly over to the left. And feel an opening, taking my breath away. With that left hip that we've just done, we just used. So pressing the femur bone back into the hip socket. And then block forward and bend both knees. Ooh la la. Hands down onto the mat, back to all fours. And press back into downward dog. Left leg up to the sky, open the hip, open the knee, pop goes my hip, pop goes the weasel. Swing the foot through, mid-mat, mid-range, middle of the middles. Okay, hands on the block. Can you maintain that soft breathing? Stupid. Already there. Rock forward, weight in the foot. Then rock and press the hips back. Rock forward. Press the hips back. Rock forward. Fingertips on the block. Raise the leg once. Lower it down. Raise. Lower. Raise, and then find a place where you can sustain, maintain. Best thing to indicate this is by pressing out as much as you can into the ball of the right leg. Use the leg, not the face. Foot goes down. Forward fold. Ooh. Straighten that left leg. It feels counter-indication to do this, but straighten the left leg. Press the left hip out. Walk the block around to the right. Okay, a little twist here. Lots of sensations in the left leg. The right leg shut up now. The right leg was moaning a moment ago, wasn't it? And grumbling. Now the left one is. Block back to the centre, bend both knees. Onto all fours. And quite rightfully, yes, I hear the suggestion, bloody child pose. Thank you very much. And let it all seal itself off. A couple of cleansing breaths into the yoga mat. A nice segmented, bit by bit, warriors. So just for fun, we're going to glue them all together through the fandango sequence, just for fun, and then we'll be getting down onto the mat. So this class is particularly good for knackered knees. Knee strengthening, we strengthen the glutes, we strengthen the knees, we strengthen the ankles. All is good. Inhale to all fours and glide into a sensible downward dog. And it will feel sensible. Oh yeah, that's what it's there for. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Swing that leg through. Plant it as close to hands as possible, not necessarily there, but as close as can be. High fingertips. Lean forward, raise the left leg. Maybe your hands to prayer if you're feeling daring. Reach the left leg far back. Hands on the knees. Left arm forward. As it comes by the ear, we open out into our warrior two. Spin the arms back down, either side of front foot. Raise the back leg, lift. Then place it down slightly out to the side. Hands on the knee. Warrior one. Hands back down. Lift the leg. Hands down to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. One go to rise. Inhale, fingertips just tap above the head. Exhale, forward fold. Woohoo. Inhale into chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale into plank. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg up, open the hip. Swing it through. Raise the right leg, warrior three. Hands on the knee. Step that right leg back far. Turn down the heel as you bring the arm up into warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, reach forward, raising right leg, lift, warrior three. Woo. Hands down, right foot down, reach back, inhale up, warrior one. Hands down to the yoga mat, raise the leg, maybe the hands, feet both forward, forward fold, half forward fold, cross the ankles, bum to yoga mat, there you go. And then have that lovely body tingly moment. They're all hip openers as well. There's always that nice feeling you get in the legs. Take the hands as close to the heart as comfortable. And then just find your heartbeat in there. Knees in towards the chest. A nice wrap around, squeeze and into laughing baby, just because we can securely, a little bit of flattening out of the spine. And in my, it's only an opinion, okay, it's only an opinion, but when doing warriors, the lower back can really get activated by it. Polite yogic terms for injured. I love those yoga terms. Yes, it might be slightly activated. Extend the right leg long, lengthen out. Take a bend. Left leg goes long. Take a bend, flatten out the spine, shoulders down to the yoga mat. Good. Extend both legs long. And then hang there for a moment. Let gravity do the job, which it does so well. And then bring the knees back in towards the chest. Take the arms out into T-shape, cactus shape, whichever way that you can keep your shoulders on the mat. Knees go above the hips. Keep the spine flush to the yoga mat, shins parallel to the ceiling. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Take both knees over to the right. Don't let them touch the earth, let them hover. Bring them back to the centre and swing them to the other direction. So an active spinal twist, back to the centre. And do a couple more of these. This is a back strengthener.
That's really nice.
It is, isn't it? It's a back strengthener. What can happen is if we start going into some long-held, gravity-based twists, we can really piss the back off. because the muscles are all warmed up, but the ligaments aren't, because they're more plasticky. So the ligaments can start getting pulled or frayed out. Or your weakest vertebral joint, the disc, can pop out, get herniated or push on a nerve. So this is a little back strengthener afterwards, because the body is warm from practice. The muscles are open. And then soles of the feet down to the yoga mat. Reach the arms up to the sky. Chin in towards the chest and take the hands as high up as you can. Hands behind the back of the head. Lay the head down. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. Sunbathing for your white bits. Take right knee over to the left side. Lift the forehead towards the ceiling. And then lower the head back down. 2 more of those. Lift the forehead towards the ceiling. Lower it back down, feeling your obliques working. And lift one more time. Hold for breath. Maybe 2. Lay the head back down. Open the knees wide. Little bounce to the knees. Both knees over to the right side. Press the legs together and then send the forehead to the ceiling. Lower it down. Repeat. Take the lift and maintain. Head down to the yoga mat. Knees apart. Release the hands, take them up to the sky and wrap the arms around the shoulders. Chin to chest and lift the head and the shoulders off the yoga mat. Lower down, open the arms out wide, T-shape, and then cross them back over, other arm on top, and then lift and raise. And lower it down. Release the arms, hands on belly, slide the legs long towards the corners of your yoga mat. And here's your opportunity if you want to change your leg position. And then just do the simplest thing by being with the breath. Closer to it. Is it shallow or deep? Is it slow or fast? Regular or irregular? Are you pushing your breath? Are you holding your breath? Explore the breath with a mindset of curiosity. of a thread to take you away from the breath. And use that thought to take you back to your breath. So the thought does not become an enemy or a distraction. It becomes the link back to breath. A golden thread. A row of breadcrumbs like Hansel and Gretel. You just lead back to your breath. Escorted the breath back a few times. So now move back slowly into a 3-part breathing without using the hands to focus the breath, but the smooth 3-part breathing of belly, ribs, collarbone, which will naturally lengthen your breath somewhat. And then before we come to a seated position, take a moment to journal in your mind how your body feels when it's given a moment to just be. When we reduce the dualism of life, male, female, happy, sad, well, unwell, when we just be. Take now your big stretch of the body. Take as much time as you feel necessary to come to an easy seated pose. Take a hand to the base of the spine and the hand to the crown of the head. As if you were, in a literal way, taking the yoga practice and stopping it wandering out of the head and stop it falling out of your ass. It's sort of like taking that into the body and holding it in place. And then both hands to the heart centre. So that I may take the opportunity to dedicate this class to all the secret warriors. The ones who quietly get along, doing good, not telling people about it, just doing their little bit of good here and there, dropping off niceties, letting people take parking spaces, just the little niceties that make a universal difference. So this is dedicated to the secret warriors and the strength you have in not gobbing off about it and keeping it to yourself. Namaste. Yeah, you know who you are, you lot, you secret warriors. Oh yes, I've been watching, I know. And if you're not a secret warrior, then you better get on with it, alright? Because the universe is watching everything. All of it. Yeah? And me. Love you. Why won't you stop? Stop. That will be